here live. It's your girl Kia HotSpitta with artist D Allen. As you can tell in the flesh, we here on that 3 side to get an inside look of who he is as a person, and I'm gonna get some inside scoop on not only Rare Air but Rare Air the deluxe album. If you don't know, now you know. D Allen, like, how you feeling today?
Feeling good.
You feeling great? So
I'm glad we here, and I'm excited to do this. For real.
I'm excited too. So follow us as y'all will journey through the inside look of the one and only D Allen, as we take you into him as an artist, his home, his neighborhood, and his future. So
never before seen before.
Never before seen. You know what I'm saying? It's real organic, so don't panic with us. Yeah. We about to come in, so y'all can follow us.
She wanna wear the ring, deserve it 'cause she stay down. But I'm chasing M's, miss, you know that I don't play round. But switch the flow like my mind. I make money with time. Shit was funny when I was bummy, then I switched up the grind. Now you love me 'cause I'm
to the limit, just how Scarface did it. All them rose lyrics, post some OJ in it.
Get down and lay down, this hustle ain't no playground. Get down and lay down, this hustle ain't.
We here on Camellia Ave. So this is where you grew up.
Yeah, that's where I grew up.
So tell us a little bit about young D Allen growing up in this space. I feel honored to be here. It feels so welcoming for one. Your house is very welcoming. I know growing up here, I could feel a lot of love was here. Yeah. So like, tell me about your childhood in this place.
Well, I moved here about 4 years old. You know, it was just me, my pops and my moms and my 2 brothers. And, you know, my brothers used to actually record on like a little tape player back in the day. I don't think I ever told nobody this. They used to record and sing back then. And that was one of my things to really figure out how to record and stuff. So it was just, you know, just a normal childhood growing up with my brothers and stuff like that.
So you was influenced by music at a young age. So
yeah, super young.
So how did you know, like, man, this is what I want to do? Y'all was the Jackson 3, you know? Y'all was the Jackson 3.
Yeah.
So like, how did you know in that moment, like, I kind of want to do this? Like, I'm very intrigued in this. What really inspired you to record and start writing your own music?
Well, I always, just seeing them always record, I always wanted to record. So I always wanted to give me like a tape player or something. But what really made me like just take like music and stuff serious was when I realized that I would thrive. That would be one of the things I would thrive in the most. You know, I would try sports. You know, as a kid, you try sports and you try different things. But whenever it came to something with music, whether it was like playing an instrument or something, I would always like excel in it. So that's what made me really like zone in and just take it serious, and it became a passion. That was like, you know, just super young.
Like it always was that one, that old reliable.
Yeah, it always saved me. It always came through.
So I know in one of your songs, we're gonna get a little bit deeper into Rare Air later, but I know on Kia's interlude, you know, you made the comment, I've been on this since I was 8 years old. So you've been starting since you was 8 years old? Like you remember vividly being 8 years old, your first songs and all of that?
Yeah, I wrote my first rap at 8 years old. It was something crazy. It was called like East Side Soldier or something.
On that 3?
Yeah, and my brother took me to my first real studio session. A cat named Chance. It was up the road from here. First studio session. I was 8, but I only had 1 verse. So I rapped that 1 verse to everybody. So I rapped that verse to them. They took me to the studio, and I recorded that 1 verse. And I always just wanted to keep going. That was the only time I was able to really get in a big studio for the first time that young. And it was so hard to get back. So that's what had me just trying to just keep recording and keep recording, you know what I'm saying?
So talking about recording and the studio, you are one of my favorite artists. So first of all, I'm honored to even be able to sit there, you know, boy, like he's one of my faves. But talking about recording in the studios, I know, man, you record all of your music like in-house mostly. Like you are the engineer of your own sound. So what about that process do you enjoy the most? Like you enjoy working by yourself? Is that something you would rather do? Or do you like working with other people?
I just like the work, you know, and I feel like back then it was so hard to make music or just get somebody to take me serious and bring me to a studio and record me. So it was like, I just had the motivation, like I'm gonna learn how to do this regardless. And I wanted to learn how to make it sound like professional. So ever since, you know, young, it's just always just being how to make sure I could record and just how it sound. It's just mostly the work. I just always be able to want to work. Whenever I get that mode or that feeling, ever since I was young, I always was able to just go in there and just record. So,
you enjoy the process.
Yeah, and that luxury of just being able to do it whenever I get the feeling
Mm-hmm.
is like, you know, that's something that you just can't buy.
Yeah, man. So talking about things that you can't buy talent and you can't buy your style. So if anybody never heard D. Allen, like, what would you describe your style as? Like, of an artist, of your sound, your flow. What's your style?
I don't know, you know, sometimes it's hard to describe. You know, I know some people would probably put it in like a conscience or a backpack type flow, but I really feel like it's like a gumbo. I kind of feel like it could go wherever the vibe take it, you know what I'm saying? So wherever, it's kind of like wherever we at with it. So I guess that'll be the best way I could describe it. Like it's like a gumbo style, just cause that Louisiana flavor, but it got like a touch of everything.
Got that little crab, got that little Gulf shrimp, got a little sausage, you know something to kick it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like Rare Air, I know for sure that album. If you didn't know, I know I showed you earlier. You are my second album of the year that I listened to. It was Larry June, it was Rare Air, and then it was Currency.
Yeah.
You surpassed Currency, and that's like my favorite rapper ever. So that alone lets you know how inspiring the album was. And for surely the whole gumbo effect, I felt that like track number 1, the reintroduction, track number 2, like set the tone. Is like you went from popping your shit in the first song to showing us like I'm about to set the tone in the second song, and the third song we lifting off, fourth song we peaking potential. It's like hold on, like it's getting better and better and better every track, and I'm really, really excited to dive deeper. So I want to talk about the album a little bit more. So but how about we go and just take a walk around the neighborhood, you know, take a walk around your roots, and we can kind of dive deeper into Rare. You feeling that?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right.
I tell you my dreams, you get them power. I've been clocking it, missing you by the hour. You dealt bad apples and found out they was sour. That's crazy how life churn. You ain't know through life learn. This shit got an ice burn. Karma say she on red, wait till the light turn. That's why I'm never moving green, hustling I earn. That shit got a ring to it, glow got a bling to it.